Hi there, this is Flynn from Blue Paint Productions.
This is Ryan. How's it going, everybody?
I think the 3 people watching this are probably fine. Hi, Mom. No, we're doing another sofa review this week, and this week I'm getting to pick. We were going to do Punch, because we had it lying around, we had to get back to Love Film, but we ended up skipping that and doing a movie that I rather love, which is Ordinary Decent Criminal.
Yep.
A 2000 film, I think it was.
Yep.
And it's absolutely bloody brilliant.
Well, I don't know about that, but it's definitely a good film.
It's a damn good film. Come on, let's just very quickly, right? I'm going to IMDb and we're going to spout off some of the cast,
okay,
right?
he's IMDb and I'm Wikipedian. That way, we don't clash.
No, you don't need it. You can, in fact, give me that. Name who's in this.
Kevin Spacey, Peter Mullen, Helen Baxendale, Lina Fiorentino, Colin Farrell.
Yeah. David Heyman.
David Heyman.
He's the other Scott.
Oh, David Heyman.
The other British actor.
Yeah, you'll probably remember from being the gangster guy from Burke and Hare.
Can you name the 2 guys that are now in Game of Thrones?
No, but I know who they are. The 2 guys that are in this film that are in Game of Thrones are the guy who plays Theon Greyjoy's father, Balon Greyjoy.
That's Patrick Mohide.
Yep, and
it's Mohide.
Yeah, I can't pronounce his name.
Neither can I. Sorry, mate.
And the other guy
Mohide
is the guy the actor who plays
Stephen Delaney.
Stephen Delaney, who is fucking man.
He's the king of the Iron Islands.
Yeah, Stephen Delaney, who plays Stannis Baratheon.
No, wait, talk about that guy.
Yeah, Stephen Delaney. He's not the other guy's the Lord of the
he's
Iron
another.
Islands.
Oh no, he is another Baratheon. But I thought he was from the island, not the Iron Islands.
No. He's
so what's the name of his kingdom? He's the one with the Red Witch.
Yeah, he's the one with the Red Witch. Yeah.
Okay, but basically there's an absolutely huge cast, and you forgot Christoph Waltz.
Yeah, but he's
a very young Christoph Waltz.
Yeah,
but not a very young, but a Chris. Yeah, you can take your phone back now. What?
What?
Don't tell me you forgot to record. We should end up leaving that in. We just had the most amazing non-technical difficulty ever. Basically, we go through a soundboard into a camera, and to save us from having to put the sound separately, we actually record the sound into the camera through a complicated amplifier that goes through our mixing desk. Our Sean, say hello, Sean.
Hi.
Basically, he just looked at the desk and went, "We're not recording!" I was like, "What, did you forget to hit record on the camera?" And then basically slapped himself and went, "No, it's fine. Sorry, continue." Basically, he screwed up. Anyway, back to the review.
Yes.
Right, so Ordinary Decent Criminal. Amazing list of actors.
Yep.
Spacey, I'm sorry, award-winning. Should have been.
I don't know about award-winning, but
it's a really good performance.
It's a good performance, but it's definitely underrated. I'd say the film's underrated because hardly anybody knows about it. But
Absolutely.
It's
an Irish film.
But anybody that I have shown it to is like, wow, that's a good film.
That's a really good film. Yeah. Let's say it's based on a true story. However, it's based on a true story the same way that Braveheart is based on a true story.
Well, parts of it are. Parts of it are based on the elements of the story. The events that happen are based on the Dublin gangster Martin Cahill.
Yes. Who in no way relation is no way a relation of a friend of ours. Absolutely not.
We're not doing that.
Yeah, he really isn't, by the way.
Yeah,
in case you actually think we're winding you up.
Yeah, please.
But yeah, it's slightly rated, but the man in the film that Kevin Spacey plays is kind of a Robin Hood style, or an Irish Robin Hood style character, sort of.
Yeah, he's a
lovable rogue.
Yeah, he's definitely a departure because I read the book about the real Martin Cahill and he was not a very nice person.
Vicious bugger.
Yeah, but
we're not going to say too much about him in case he has friends out there that know where we live.
Yeah.
But overall, it's very loosely based. However, that's not the important thing. The important thing is the film itself.
Yeah.
And I think it's a fantastically underrated film. It's got elements of really nice comedy. It's got a really gritty kind of crime drama feel to it at the same time. Kevin Spacey's hilarious. Peter Mulligan's fantastic. Mullen, sorry. Now, Linda, I can never say her name. Is it
Linda Fiorentino?
Fiorentino. Now, if I remember rightly, she was in Men in Black.
Yes, and she was also in Dogma.
Yes, that's right. She was absolutely fantastic in both. Peter Mullen speaks for himself. Anyone who doesn't know who he is doesn't know British actors, basically. So I'm not even going to go into that.
If you've seen Trainspotting, he's Mother Superior. He's basically the drug dealer that gives Renton his heroin.
Now, Stephen am I right? Is it Delaney?
Delane.
Stephen Delane. Right, I had a quick look and I was actually kind of surprised. He's actually been in a few things.
Yeah.
Including, it just went flying out of my head. Now, this is the bit we're going to edit out. Me being a fool. No, that's what it was. He was in Spy Game, right? I don't know who he was in Spy Game, but he was in Spy Game. And I remember he was in King Arthur. And I looked at that. You know, do you remember the King Arthur, which was the Clive Owen film?
Clive Owen,
but the one about the Roman, basically, which was I actually kind of liked.
I had a soft spot for it. I thought it was interesting the way they were trying to take it.
Yeah, it was a new take. But I saw his name in that film, and I was like, who the hell was he in that? Who the hell was he in that? And I sat there thinking about it for a few minutes. And you know what? It suddenly hit me the second before I clicked on the movie to find out who the hell he was. He was Merlin.
That's right, yeah.
He was the Scottish warlord, Merlin.
Yeah.
I was rattling my brains. But there was a couple of hours that actually took my attention. Like he was the police sergeant in this film, who was actually quite on the ball. But the police captain, who shall we say isn't as on the ball as he is, played by Patrick Mulhide, I think that's when you announce it. The Commissioner Daly. He's actually been in a few things as well. He's the Swiss banker at the beginning of The World Is Not Enough.
Yep, that's right.
And he's also the main villain in The Long Kiss Goodnight.
Yeah, that's right.
So those kind of... it's like, oh yeah, I do know that guy from somewhere.
he's one of those actors you've seen in a million things, and it's not until he actually makes his name in something like Game of Thrones that you actually think, oh, fuck. And you're watching something.
Actually, another one we should give an honourable mention to, even though he's not in it that much, but he's in it a fair amount, is Vincent Regan, who we mentioned last week on 300. He was the captain in 300.
That he was.
Still think that 300 is the performance of his career, but he was really, really good in this. And like you said, we already mentioned Christoph Waltz, and there's a couple of others that are in it that are kind of good, recognisable actors. Yeah. But the thing that really got me that I didn't actually realise was there's something I've wanted to see for a while. And it was something of the wind, change of the winds or something.
Oh, the wind that shakes the barley.
No. This is a TV film, and it's God damn it, I forget what it's actually properly called now. But it's about Winston Churchill. It's an autobiography of Winston Churchill during the war. But it's Brendan Gleeson plays Churchill in it. So I've been kind of wanting to see this, and I keep forgetting about it. But it turns out it's the same director as Ordinary Decent Criminal.
Aye.
Yeah, so that's actually quite cool. Like I thought that was like a nice thing. But however, he's done a lot of things like scripts for television shows and all this, but he's not really that well known.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because this is a very well made film.
Well, the thing is, you were talking about it underrated. I actually did some research, and it turns out that it was actually due to get a big release in the US around about the 2000, but the problem was they didn't know how to market it to the American audience, so they ended up just putting it on the back shelf and just put it straight to videos as soon as it was available for release.
They should have put it on limited release in Boston, and I bet it would have done really well there. From there onwards, it would have had like internet fame or something,
Yeah.
But oh good God, I'm not even going to try it. Thaddeus O'Sullivan, I think if you pronounce the director's name. It's going to bug me now if I don't look it up. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to pronounce that word myself.
Into the Storm. That's what it's called. Into the Storm. I've been wanting to see this for a while because I love Brendan Gleeson.
Yeah.
He's a damn good actor. The Guard is hilarious. I
still need to see that.
It's hilarious, but it's one of those, my God, I want to cringe films. It's a tiny little town in Ireland in the middle of nowhere, which is most places in Southern Ireland, Republic. And then this drug deal, big drug lords are going to pass through it to do this big drug deal. So Don Cheadle's sent out there, and he's like a member of the FBI/Interpol, and he has to deal with these local Irish damn idiots, but at the same time they're dedicated Gardaí, which is the Irish version of the Guard. Irish version of the police, I should say. It's totally not utterly bizarre. But Ordinary Decent Criminal, right? Is there anything you didn't like about this film?
No, like I said, I liked it from start to finish. It's got the right amount of the crime thriller, the gangster film, and it injects the right amount of humour.
That typical Irish kind of sense of humour, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, so there are think 3 major robberies in this. There's the opening one, which is the dough office.
Yeah.
Which is kind of
it's
clever.
a bank.
Are you sure it's a bank?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a bank.
It's a bank,
yeah. They're waiting for the bank to open. That's right. Yes. And the first one's the bank, and then there is one in the dough office later on. But the first one at the bank is just the 2 main characters from the gang, and then later on they do one in the dough office, which is the first time you see Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
Up close, looking a hell of a lot younger than he is now. Even though this was 2000, I mean that's 14 years.
13 years. Yeah, 14 years. 14 years. You're right, no.
It's quite a good wee while ago, basically. But that's quite cool. But then you see the robbery of the jewelry factory. That is something else, and it's so well edited because he's describing how it's going to go, but he's not actually describing it in detail. He's just saying, "Now, lads, I was thinking we wouldn't actually try to rob it. What we do is just sort of drop in, and then it switches to them actually like dropping in, and then we sort of just camp out." It's just I won't go into details because I really think anyone who watches this should really watch the movie and give it a go. It's hilariously good.
The heist it's so it's nothing you would see in an Ocean's 11 movie, but it's so simplistic.
The guy's
it works.
a genius. I would love to see a go between Ocean's gang and this gang, basically. That would be fantastic. You need to rob this facility. Ocean would have plans and blueprints and everything else.
George Clooney, if you're watching this, that's the idea for the next Ocean's movie.
Yeah, Kevin, George, get together. It'll be a great laugh. Actually, that would be a good mix. You've got the Ocean's 11 sense of humour, and then you've got this cheeky Irish sense of humour going along with it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's actually the movie Veronica Green. Now, have you seen Veronica Green?
And that's about Veronica Gerwin, the journalist that tries to take down the...
It is indeed. I believe it's Kate Blanchett.
I've never seen it. I always meant to get round to see it.
She is spectacular in it. And, of course, it's actually about these gangsters, including Cahill. He's actually one of the gangsters in it. Although you don't see much of him, it's mostly his boss and other people you see.
All right, because Cahill's... Is it not Cahill that's meant to have had a hand in killing her?
I believe it is. Yeah,
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. Well, it doesn't go into too much detail in the film. It's mostly about her journey of getting these people.
Yeah.
But there's this one point where she's outside watching this television set through a glass, like she's in the middle of a street, and there's this kind of Irish youth there, and he's like, yeah, come on, aye. It's actually, believe it or not, it's actually, God damn it, his name just went out of my head. It's actually Colin Farrell playing the exact same character that he plays in Ordinary Decent Criminal.
Is it?
Yeah, he is. He's dressed up the exact same. He's got his extra tattoos and stuff because he got me. Hi there, nice meeting you. Yeah, it's like, wait a minute. So I thought that was a nice little thing. I think he heard about the film and he just wanted to be in it. Basically,
yeah, nice wee cameo.
Yeah, it was good. So overall, we both absolutely love this film.
Yeah,
Is there nothing negative we can say about it? Because I feel like we're not doing a very good review. We can't find something bad.
We need to be objective and point out some of its flaws, but
it does slow down at parts. But then again, that kind of fits the tone of the film because that's when the guards are really going after him, and that changes the whole feel of the film. And the film should change at that point. I've got nothing bad to say.
The only thing is like spoiler alert. The points where it's like he takes on he's telling the IRA to fuck off, and you think, because let's face it, in real life, if you told the IRA to fuck off, there would be consequences.
Yes, absolutely.
So you're expecting to see a kind of shootout or the IRA try to take a hit out on him, but that never really happens. It never really comes to fruition.
Well, no, the whole plot of the third half of the film is the IRA trying to screw him.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
But yeah, it's not the classic kind of, you said what? Bang.
Yeah. Kind of Joe Pesci style. It's
not like that, but yeah, those scenes are absolutely brilliant. Like, last time I saw you, I told you to go fuck yourself. Ah, you did, Michael. Well, it's supposed to be a bit of a surprise when I say, go fuck yourself again. The guy is geniusly brave.
That's classic fucking thing, But yeah, I mean, it does...
He's got 2 wives, by the way.
Yeah.
The story he tells at the beginning.
Yeah, but the bailiffs and stuff.
Yeah.
And that is actually a true story as well. See that?
It's actually true.
Yeah, that Martin Cahill. I don't know.
It's something Cahill.
Yeah, I was right. Martin Cahill.
Yeah.
That whole bit with the block of flats that they try to demolish.
And the mayor comes.
Yeah, it's true. That is a true story. The mayor actually turned up and begged him to take a house. I couldn't believe it when I looked it up, but the letter, because I thought, right, part of this is based on Martin Cahill, so look up.
So he's got 2 sisters. Well, not his 2 sisters, but he knows these 2 sisters, and he's married to one and has 2 kids with one, but he's also doing the other one. And in real life, that apparently is true. You got the other sister pregnant. In this one, it's actually the 2 sisters know about it and have no problem. So you'll go spend one night with one wife, then go spend the other night with the other wife. So,
which is unbelievable.
Yeah,
that part's unrealistic.
It's the whole premise of this film's unrealistic.
It's fucking Catholic Ireland, for fuck's sake.
The way he loses the Polis the first time around when he takes him out into the fucking wilderness. That's genius.
Just takes the gas can out like.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So overall, a hilariously fun film. Dark scenes, kind of a man pushed to the edge as well. No, he does get pushed quite a bit, but he snaps at the wife, and then later on he's got the guards on him and stuff like this. It does get progressively. It's not dark.
Not compared to like other gangster films. You know, when guys snap, they snap
people's necks. It's not like falling down or anything like this.
No. They're like.
But he does get pushed, and this is the man who doesn't get pushed. This is the man who's used to pushing the buttons.
Yeah.
And this is then he suddenly has all this kind of stress on top of him when the guards really come out after him. And it's a nice, well-balanced film with an amazing cast who all does really well. There's always movies like this. There's always one character you look at and go, he phoned it in. I can't think of a single character in this that phoned it in.
See, the thing is as well, it's more light-hearted than a lot of crime films that I see.
Yeah.
Because even the bit where, like, you know, he's torturing the guy from the car and stuff like that, you know, that's gonna... He lets him go and takes him to the hospital and, you know, gives him money. Or, you know, it's...
He's not really... He's kind of interrogating him. And then he's like, do you know what? He's like, what do you think? And the 2 guys are like, well, Michael, I want to believe him. I'm not sure, Michael. See, it's so stupid. It's probably true.
The thing is, it's like if that was fucking Robert De Niro, that was Pacino, the guy would be chopped up in the back of the fucking car.
And Spacey turns around and goes, "Oh, you're on the National Health Card, aren't you? This isn't going to cost you anything. Grand, take him to the hospital, lads." It's fantastically good.
Yeah, so I like it because it's kind of lighthearted and humorous and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah. So no score this time around. We're just going to say, if you haven't seen Ordinary Decent Criminals, for God's sakes, give it a chance. Yeah. Anyone we've showed it to, what would you say? About 95% of people have loved it. Other people just went, it's all right.
I would say, in my experience of showing it to people, I would say maybe 70%. And the majority of people I show it to like it, but, you know, you'll always get
whose film it's not quite, or they don't get the Irish sense of humour.
Yeah, but I've never seen, I will say this for it, I've never seen anybody watch and go, that's fucking shite. The director's an idiot. Those stars are shit.
No one's ever really hated upon this film, but I did look up IMDb and all the other sites. It tends to get around 50-60%.
It got 13% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Really?
Yeah, 13%.
Rotten Tomatoes. Fuck you.
He said it, not me.
I did say it.
Direct the hate mail towards him.
Make a glyph. All right, so this is going to be, this is us. If you haven't seen it, please give it a go. Let us know if you love it. I'm Flynn from Blue Paint Productions.
And I'm Ryan. Thanks very much for watching, guys.
Bye.